The world of cybersecurity is changing, it feels like every single day, right? And we're facing, well, a whole new type of threat now. AI-powered attacks. Yeah, these aren't those typical hacks you hear about, you know? Like imagine malware that can morph in real time, like while it's attacking, just changes to avoid detection. Or phishing emails so sophisticated they could even fool someone who's super security conscious. I mean, it's scary stuff, right? And the bad guys are using AI to, well, to get even better, even faster. But here's the interesting thing. The same technology that's giving attackers this power, we're using it too, to create a new generation of defenses. It's kind of like a digital arms race, you know, where AI is both the weapon and the shield. So let's talk about what this means for you and for the future of security. Let's start by looking at how AI is being used to launch these like supercharged attacks. So take breakout times, for example. That's the time it takes attackers to get into a system, and these times are getting shorter, like dramatically shorter.
And the reason is, well, AI. AI is letting attackers automate and speed up their attacks. Think about a password attack. Just a few years ago, we were seeing hundreds of these attacks per second. Now, we're talking thousands per second, all thanks to AI. And this speed, this scale, it's changing the game entirely. It's not even just about, brute force, though. AI is making malware more stealthy, too. Imagine a piece of malware that can actually change its code on the fly. Makes it almost impossible for those traditional security systems to even see it, to detect it. And phishing, don't even get me started. AI is taking phishing to a whole new level. We're not talking about those obvious spam emails anymore. This is totally different. These are like highly targeted and personalized campaigns that look exactly like legitimate communications. I mean, anyone could fall for them because AI can analyze your behavior online, everything, your social media, your emails.
And then it creates these phishing messages that are so real, so convincing, that you would never suspect a thing. It's unbelievable. It's a real game changer. So you're probably thinking, okay, the bad guys have AI, some seriously powerful tools. What are we doing to fight back? Well, the good news is we're using AI too, to build much stronger defenses. One of I think the most exciting areas is AI-powered threat detection. You see, those traditional security systems, they rely on identifying malware signatures that we already know about. But what happens when the malware is changing all the time? That's where AI comes in. Imagine like an AI system, right? And it can analyze all the network traffic in real time. And it's looking for tiny little anomalies, things that might suggest an attack. I mean, that kind of proactive detection, it's crucial now with how fast the threat landscape is changing. But AI isn't just about, detecting threats. It can also automate incident response, which helps security teams react so much faster and more effectively. It's like having this AI assistant, right?
And it can help you contain and mitigate threats before they cause real damage. For example, an AI system could automatically isolate a device that's been infected, from the network, so it prevents the malware from spreading. It could also like gather all the forensic evidence, so security teams can figure out how the attack happened and who was behind it. AI can even get this harden attack surfaces, which basically makes it way harder for attackers to exploit vulnerabilities. Picture this, okay? An AI system, it's constantly scanning your systems, all your applications, looking for weaknesses, and then it automatically patches them or mitigates them as soon as it finds them. That kind of like proactive security, it can really reduce the risk of being compromised. And that's not all. AI is also, believe it or not, playing a role in fighting insider threats. AI systems can monitor like every user's activity, and if they see something unusual or suspicious, behavior that might suggest a malicious insider, they flag it. Let's say, for example, you have an employee, right?
And they suddenly start accessing sensitive data they don't normally need for their job. An AI system could pick up on that anomaly and immediately alert the security team, and that could potentially prevent like a huge data breach. And that's important to remember, right? That AI, it's not like a magic solution. You know what I mean? It's a super powerful tool, but it's not going to replace like actual human expertise. The best cybersecurity strategies, they always involve like a combination of AI and human intelligence. You can think of it as like a partnership where AI is doing all the heavy lifting, all that data analysis and threat detection and things. But the human experts, they provide the context and the intuition, and they make those tough decisions. And one area where this partnership is so important is in something called human in the loop AI, which basically means that the AI systems, they're designed to work with human analysts. So the AI gives them insights, recommendations, but the humans, they always have the final say. They make the ultimate decision. It's kind of like having this AI research assistant, right? It can analyze tons and tons of data and
figure out, potential threats. But it's the human analyst who decides what to do about it based on their experience, their understanding of the situation. And that's super important in cybersecurity, because the consequences of a bad decision, they can be really serious. AI can give you all this great information, but it's the human element that makes sure that information is being used responsibly and effectively. And this whole thing, this rise of AI in cybersecurity, it's just one example of a much bigger trend, which is, well, the automation of basically everything, tasks that people used to do. And this is happening everywhere, not just cybersecurity, but like manufacturing and transportation and healthcare, even finance.